Welcome to Green and Woke on YouTube. We hope you enjoyed this segment. The link to the entire podcast can be found in the description box. So let's talk about peanuts. Peanuts come from South America, parts of Africa, and parts of Southeast Asia. Called ground nuts, earth nuts, and goobers, they are actually not nuts at all. True nuts, often called tree nuts, grow on fruit-bearing trees. Almonds, pecans, and walnuts are all true nuts. However, peanuts grow on the ground, making them part of the legume family. So they are closer to peas, lentils, and beans. Large-scale industrial monocrop farming, where only one thing is grown, usually crops like soy or corn, are terrible for the soil and land, depleting the land of all nutrients and ruining the soil. Continued over a long period of time, desertification, crop failure, and famine can occur. In the 1930s, such farming methods led to the infamous Dust Bowl that ruined many farms in Oklahoma and American Northwest, causing farmers to move to California in search of better farmland. Today, an aerial view of the island of Hispaniola shows the tragic results of single farm crop farming. Part of the island, which is the Dominican Republic, is lush and green. The other part, which is Haiti, has poor quality dirt and topsoil, having been washed away by rain. However, Haiti was once able to grow its own food, like rice, coffee, mangoes, and sugarcane. Poor farming practices and land management have devastated Haiti, where poverty and hunger now abound. For decades, companies like Monsanto have claimed to have a solution to improve single-farm crops, namely chemicals such as herbicides, pesticides, and fertilizers, many of which have been linked to cancer. In fact, the World Health Organization listed the glyphosate found in Monsanto's Roundup as a carcinogen. There is, however, a very simple solution to improve soil quality: planting peanuts and other legumes that actually put nitrogen back in the soil. Prior to the arrival of the Europeans in North America, the American Indians planted what they call the Three Sisters: corn, vines, like pumpkins and squash, and legumes, which are beans, peas, and peanuts, etc. The vines repelled invasive plants, so herbicides were not necessary. The legumes, like peanuts, put nitrogen and other nutrients back into the soil, so artificial fertilizers were not necessary. And today, the peanut gets a bad rap, since many people claim to be allergic to nuts. However, we should note that food allergies have been on the rise since the introduction of GMO foods in the 1990s. There is a simple way to prevent allergies. Pregnant mothers should try to eat as many allergy-causing foods as possible. So moms-to-be eat nuts, peanuts, strawberries, shellfish, for example. Those are a few. Exposing an unborn baby to these foods actually helps build their tolerance to them. This works like allergy shots, because when a patient gets allergy shots, he is actually injected with a small amount of the substance he is allergic to. This builds up tolerance. It's also important to know the difference between a sensitivity and an allergy. A sensitivity to a food, such as dairy or wheat/gluten, etc., means the person eating the food may feel uncomfortable, have some digestive issues, etc. In contrast, A true food allergy usually results in hives, itching, or swelling. A person may need to use an EpiPen, which is a shot of epinephrine, to stop the anaphylactic reaction when the person's face swells or neck swells, preventing them to breathe. For those who can eat peanuts, there's a good reason to do so. Many people cook with peanut oil, but it's not as heart healthy and cholesterol lowering as olive oil. People with high cholesterol should use olive oil for low or medium heat, and oils like safflower or non-GMO canola for high heat. However, peanuts can be eaten raw, roasted, in candies, in entrees, salads, or as peanut butter. Note, a good quality peanut butter contains only one ingredient: peanuts. Avoid buying peanut butter with added sugar, syrup, or other ingredients. Peanuts are high in fat, but they do not contain harmful trans fats. They are high in muscle-building protein. They are low in carbohydrates, so they are a good snack for people with diabetes. They contain biotin, a nutrient that is important for pregnant women. They contain copper, which is good for the nerves. They contain B vitamins like niacin and folic acid. Now, folic acid is also very important for pregnant women, since according to the March of Dimes, it helps prevent birth defects. They contain thiamine, which is vitamin B1, which helps the body produce energy. They also contain electrolytes like manganese and magnesium and phosphorus. Electrolytes help the body regulate water, especially after exercise. And finally, peanuts contain vitamin E, which is essential for beautiful skin, hair, and nails. And an added bonus, peanuts are a good source of fiber, which helps keep you regular and helps prevent colon cancer.